I just need to talk to you about something that I found rather disturbing. You know, the big news today, here it is. The big news today, Congress reaches deal on $900 billion COVID-19 relief package. This right here that you're seeing is how NBC News presents the story. Oh, they talk all about how everyone who's making 75 grand or less is getting $600, including kids. They talked about the positive part that corporations are not getting immunity from treating their workers unsafely during these times of COVID and letting them get COVID. So they'll still have some responsibility to not kill their workers for profit. Just some, so that's a plus. I also want to say that, this particular news story, and I have only seen it reported this way thus far. They have this whole, I'm going to show you on my phone. They have this entire news story. Scroll. I know this is tiny screen, so you can't see it, but down below, other recommended videos. Down below, you scroll past the ad for Zeljans. Down below, you scroll past a long video of Chuck Schumer talking about the deal. Very much at the bottom, you see this. Stimulus checks were included at the last minute at the insistence of a rare coalition involving Senator Bernie Sanders, independent of Vermont, and House progressives, Senator Josh Hawley, Republican of Missouri, who I don't know but would like to get to know. The Trump administration also supported this idea. So basically, Bernie Sanders insisted that people get money in their pockets to spend. And now we are getting some, definitely not enough. Other countries have been getting $2,000 a month throughout this whole pandemic. Wouldn't that have been nice for you and me? Yeah. And everyone, our whole economy, you could still spend that money. Bernie Sanders is the one. If I was writing this news story, what I would say is progressives make sure people have money in their pocket. I just find it revolting, again, how NBC News uses this as a tiny thing at the very bottom. Just FYI. Down below the Zeljans commercial, stimulus checks were included at the last minute at the insistence of a rare coalition involving Bernie Sanders, House progressives, and one Republican who I've never heard of, this guy, Mr. Hawley. Good looking. Not going to lie. All right. I just had to say that because it was, the way NBC News picked the headline, Congress reaches deal on $900 billion COVID relief package. Okay, that's a great headline. And then they do the whole entire story, and not at the bottom does it come out that the reason that any money is getting to any people's hands is because of independent Senator Bernie Sanders and a coalition of progressives, and then one guy on the Republican side. And Trump also wanted that. Probably because he wants his legacy not to be racist con artist tanks United States. You're watching Act TV. I'm Juliana Forlano.